Alright, it's in the garage. I got tired of messing around with it on the trailer. It was getting dark. You know, I just pushed it off the trailer into the garage here. It was actually really slow. I got to get a winch on that trailer. So stay tuned for a future episode when I install a winch on the trailer. I used to come along the whole way. Oh, it was painful. Here is the Mustang. It is rough. So far it won't start. That's what I've gotten done so far. I got the window down. We got headlights. Well, go figure the broken one works. Let's see if we got turn signals. Yep. That one on back there is blinking. There we go. We can legally turn left. Okay, we're not going to try that again. Okay, wipers are not off. No horn. Passenger window doesn't work. I tried that switch as well. I got a piece of wood here, pressing on the clutch. Seriously, wipers. Is that off now? No. It's off. Okay, I think it needs. I still think it needs more juice. I don't understand this. This battery must be super bad. I put the charger on it. It's at 100%. Let's try it again. Oh, now it's 8. Well, no wonder. Let's try it again here. I'm gonna let that charge, and then we're gonna try and start it again. The reason I got the clutch pushed in is because I might end up just jumping that starter relay right there. And if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to unplug, or I have to trick the clutch position sensor, and I'll show you that if that doesn't work. Here's the back end. Struts are shot. I mean, pretty much everything back here is shot. I guess I got good tail lights. Maybe clean them up a bit. Here is underneath. Definitely rusted. Pretty bad. Yeah, see, that's crusty. Sometimes you can get something that's kind of rusty and it'll be fine. But if you can poke your finger through it, it is no good. Exhaust might be worth something, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Look at that muffler. It is low, isn't it? Sure is low. Took the rear fascia here, was cut for a trailer hitch maybe. That's interesting. Rear bumper might be okay to sell. Again, up in here. All this stuff is going to come out. It's repairable, but it's not, it'll never be a show quality car. This car's run its last mile, I'm fairly certain. This door gap is nasty. Look at that. What is with that? Still can't find the oil dipstick. I don't think it exists. It might be busted off somewhere. Oh well, that's a new one. Alright, I'm losing a little bit of power through the cable. Let's clean that up. This battery terminal is so chewed up. I'm just going to try and squeeze it a little bit. In the middle. There we go. Just a little bit. This is lead, so it's pretty soft. Same with this one. This one's copper. This will be a little bit tougher to do. Copper is not as soft. This nut is also backwards. Let's go this way. Oh, that's pretty dang solid right there. Yeah, the bracket's completely rusted off. Look, there's some money. Here we go. I made my first income off of this. There you go. Wow, that's bad. This whole floor is like soaked, so the T-tops must just leak. What do we got here? Looks like seat bolts right there. Seat belt bolts. Alright. Well, it makes that seat pretty much worthless. If someone wanted to get their own bracket. Bust the T-top handle. I want to get this window down. It'd just be easier to get in and around this thing. Alright, we're going to show you a little trick here. We'll see if this works. So it could be the switch that's bad, or it could be not getting power to the regulator. I want this window down so it's just easier to work. I'll show you what I do usually at a junkyard. So pull it off right here at the switch, and then you have, let's see, we got 5 wires. So we're going to power these up. One of them will raise the window. Do it a different way, it'll lower the window. Alright, so we got our power window harness. We're going to take this regular old battery. This is a Milwaukee battery. You can use whatever brand you want. You're going to connect to a positive and a negative. And I have these little jumpers right here. Alright, so you want to power this window up. We're going to pretend we're at a junkyard. This is how you do it. You can also use stuff at home. But I'm going to show you stuff with you could use at a junkyard. As long as you have something like this, go buy some of these. I'll put a link in the description below. These work great. Go find yourself one of these fuses. Doesn't matter the color. The bigger the tang here, the better. We're just going to snip that off. These are all over at the junkyard. Just go grab one. Just like that. Put your little alligator clip on it like that. And then we're just going to slip it right into a battery on the negative side. Just like that. I'm going to do the same for the positive. Clip it on. Put it on your other positive. Doesn't matter what colors you use. I prefer to use 2 different colors so you don't get them screwed up. There you go. Now you have leads. We're going to figure out which one of these is going to make the window go up and which one of them will go down. There's certain combinations. So you see there's 5 wires. I don't know the diagram, so we're just going to try them out until something works. Put that one in there like that, and then just something's clicking there. Alright, try this in a different one. This also works for, oh shoot. Oh, that sucks. Let's get a new one. Alright, got a new one. Whoops. Get my light out of there. So did you see that? The window just went down. So wherever that is, that when the switch connects these two, it makes the window go down. So that's very helpful if you need to take out a regulator. I mean, you got to have it somewhere. The window's got to be in a certain position to get the regulator out. And then to put it back up, you would just reverse these two. Just like that. So it's just trial and error. Just find your connector. So now we know that the regulator works, the switch could be bad, or the switch isn't getting power. And back down we're going. Just like that. Links in the description for these alligator clips. I do recommend, I made my own that are stronger, and so I recommend doing that when these break, like that white one did. Go get some of this wire off of a junk car, just cut your own, and then peel off that little clasp right there, stick the wire in, solder it up really good, and you have 2 much stronger wire clamps, alligator clamps than these. The alligator clamp itself is good, but the wire is really crappy. and you can see with that white one it just pulled right out. So that's all you need to do, and then you can discard these, and you can build one every single time you go to the junkyard wherever you need it. That's good for checking power seats. You could probably check heated seats. I haven't tried it with heated seats. Kind of takes a while for them to kick in. You can try it with fans, blower motors, stuff like that, sunroofs. Just find your little switch here and move it around. Now here's the other thing. This is 18 volts. DeWalt's got the 20. Don't keep it plugged in for too long. You can heat up some wires on certain vehicles because there isn't a fuse going from here to there. So just be aware of that. This is just a real quick fix to move it to where you need it, or to test to make sure it works. So now you can pull it out if you needed that regulator at the junkyard, and you know it'd be fine. So, quick tip. Alright, got our button back up. I left this out so then I can just let the window go up and down whenever I need to. Pulled that red switch out of the dash, and it looks to be disconnected to speaker wire. That's all going to the back. I'm sure that was like a sub on-off switch or something. It's gone now. Let's try to give her a start now. We got brighter lights, and oh, we had juice all the way up there. It's gone now. Let's try one more thing. I'm trying to jump this starter right here. Alright, so it sounds like the solenoid's working, but the motor's not. Let's try changing that clutch position switch. We gotta trick it. Okay, we're gonna try something else down here. We're gonna try to bypass the clutch position sensor. So we're gonna go right underneath here. This. I hope you guys can see this. Oops, I hit the wipers. And a turn signal. Let's try that again. Oh, I did it again. How about this? I'm gonna take the fucking key out. Alright. So right here, this rod right here, this is our clutch safety switch or position sensor. We're going to want to remove the one with the fewest wires. That'll be this one right here. Looks like there's 3. Let's see if we can get up in here. You know, I know what tool I need. I had my hooker tool. Alright, got one out. I don't think that's the one I need, but getting that one out of the way will help get this one out, hopefully. It's stuck on this wire harness. Alright, there we go. Okay, this is the one you want, right here. We're gonna plug this other one back in while we're here. trick with this one. Hopefully you can see this. Grab yourself a small little fuse and just bridge those wires right there. Now you should be able to start it without pushing the clutch. Let's see if that'll work. Okay. Still nothing. Let's try the solenoid again. Nothing. Alright, we're gonna try one more thing here. I got this belt off. I'm gonna try and turn the crank and see if the motor can even move. If it doesn't, then there's no point in taking off the starter. If it does, then I'll take off the starter and test that. Okay, got a 15/16 in there. It rotates. She's got a little hiss to it, so that compression's leaking out somewhere. Here's the rest of the car. I got it up on jack stands, or the quick jacks. Pretty greasy under here. Pretty typical. Sway bar is bent. Someone pulled it from it. Alright, engine turned, so now it's take out the starter and test that. Okay, so there you have it. Tried to get it started. It wasn't going to happen for me today. You know, there's just too many unknowns on this car that I would have to spend a lot of time testing, or just load the parts cannon and just let her rip on it. It's not really worth it for me to do that, because the engine and transmission is going to have to come out anyways to repair the frame rails if they do get repaired. So I checked a few of the most important things. Clutch position sensor or switch, whatever you want to call it. The ignition switch that is underneath the column, and you can play around with it there. By going to the solenoid, it kind of defeated the need of doing that. So we're just not getting power to the starter, or the starter is bad. I got the starter out. I tried testing it. It's not working for me. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong, or it could be that the starter is super old. We'll see. Another possible issue could be the ECM. There's also some sort of relay up in here. I forgot about what that's called. So, engine's coming out. Stay tuned for that. Make sure to like and subscribe. It's free this week. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. Smash that like button. Help this channel out. I really appreciate it. Later.